Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So at the end of the last episode we were dealing with basically everything coming down at once. So we have no oxygen, high levels of stress, and we had 2 people starve to death. But we got some algae, so oxygen seems to be flowing through a little bit more, which is nice. I don't think that this colony is going to last a whole lot longer. They're just not in a good situation right now. But I mean, they seem to be lasting for right now. We seem to be on the rebound slightly. We're still having a huge food problem, which I'm not sure if it's going to get any better. I don't know if they're not replanting because they don't want to right now, because they want to do other things. And you are destroying the only oxygen source in this entire place that's working, and congratulations, Nicola. I want to kill this guy specifically. Like, can I get rid of a duplicate? Ooh, oh, I didn't even check if the other person was destructive. The new duplicant from the last episode. Because I am really... Well, I just spilled a bit of coffee and I forgot what I was saying, so I can't continue that thought. Probably something about how this is... Right. Wait, no, was it about the seeds? I honestly don't remember. Well, the coffee's cleaned up, so that's useful. Anyway, I gotta get all this. They're just gonna be so upset about all of this water that they're stepping in, which I still think is better than destructive because it takes, like, resources and time to rebuild things every time somebody destroys it. Let's put another bed in there. We have another bed? Furniture. Cot. Oops, I did not mean to put it there. Why am I so terrible with a mouse? Okay, there we go. How is the oxygen in here? See, I think this is actually... Let me get rid of that. Okay, I guess I can't click on it. I think this is... Oh, because I was on gas selection. Where we need to have our oxygen production, because right now they seem to be mostly stressed because they can't get... Or I assume because they can't get a good night's sleep. So I'm gonna prioritize this. Prioritizing everything. Let me see what I need to unprioritize. So let's prioritize everything back to 5. Let's do this needs to go back to 5. That's important. That's not terribly important. That's important because we need our algae. These ones can go to 6. I don't really care too much about them. These ones can go actually back to 5. I'd rather they use the coal generator instead. Food needs to be up there. In fact, I'm gonna move it to 8. They're never gonna dig this, so let's just put that back to where it is. They're gonna take forever to dig that too, and I guess we're good. So they're picking up algae, which is nice. I'm wondering, should probably dig. Well, let's first actually collect all of this while we can. I don't know why it says they can't reach it. They should be able to walk over this, then walk down. I don't know why they can't, which is a little bit annoying. I guess I can make weird ladders again. Can you go over there? No, they can't. They should be able to step over there. I really don't know what's slowing them down. And just do that. You're developing flies. You're mourning? How are you grieving the loss of a friend? You're the friend who died. We have these. Can we, like, get people into these? We got 2 people who are actually just rotting. We could clean those up. Right, and the next thing, I don't think research is actually the smartest thing to do right now, but I'm thinking if we can get some decorations up, it might, get them a little bit less upset with their lives, which would be nice. I don't know if they're gonna... Oh, we got stress vomiting, we have a food shortage, you're destroying, again, the only thing that produces oxygen in this colony because you're an idiot. Yup. Let me... Oh, I keep doing that. Ooh, look at all the carbon dioxide in there. You know, what we could use is probably, this thingy over here. Oof. This... Oh my gosh, this is just pretty terrible. You guys could just all go to sleep and, like, sleep your stress away. Oh, somebody's starving. Oh, you're just... Okay. You're just hungry, you're not actually starving right now. Okie dokes. Why aren't we making food anymore? Why has everyone just stopped making food? There you go. There you go. Who's a good meep? Oh, you are very upset. And nobody's mopping either. And nobody's digging this out. Ooh. Productivity. You know, it's kind of like a double-edged up. It's not another person who died? Oh no, they just dragged her over there and then just stopped. The double-edged sword. Oh, are you gonna finally put her away? Good. Good. Now everyone's away. Ooh, what? Get that. Is when everyone starts getting stressed and starved and all these bad things, then they decrease their productivity. There we go. Leading to things that cause more stress and starvation and all that. So it's like, once you get into this kind of hole, this pit of despair, it's really hard to leave it, just because it's really hard for them to get back on the horse. Because they're not doing as much as they could be, because they're spending half their time destroying things or crying or vomiting. And they've destroyed both of these things, which I'm actually okay with for right now, because I'd rather they use the generator to have everything going instead of wasting manpower on that when we could be using it to gather algae. Can they still not reach this? Why is that? They should be able— I mean, he just walked down onto here. Let's uproot this. I don't know what that is. A bristle blossom. I guess we can get this mealwood too. We could plant it if we have run out of plants. And since the water doesn't seem to be coming over here, we can dig this out. And just maybe— ooh, all this polluted water is generating polluted oxygen, it looks like. Just maybe they can get enough algae to get some of these things running. We really need the algae. Can I prioritize that? Prioritize just everything in this entire colony? We can get that going. I guess we can dig this part down here. Come on, guys, just dig out all the algae. Nope, you're not doing that. Okay, that's cool. So, I have a feeling that this colony— it's just a small feeling that it's gonna die soon. So, if you guys want, in the comments to leave a suggestion for the name of a new colony, for whenever it happens, it's probably not gonna be this episode, but when it does happen, to have the name of that would be pretty cool, so that way I don't, like, try to think of a name right as soon as it happens. And then I can use that for when this colony goes downhill. Did you just eat all of the meal lice? Or all the lice loaves? Or not the lice loaves, they're, I don't know what they are. The mush bars. At least people can sleep through the night more. You probably can't. I wonder why most people aren't sleeping. Sort of concerning. I don't know where they are. I just know there's a whole lot of beds that weren't filled. That looks kind of cool, all those different colors. Although, those different colors are because there's polluted oxygen, there's hydrogen, natural gas, and carbon dioxide just all in one place. Did I mention oxygen? Because there's a couple little spots of oxygen there. Not enough to be useful. Ooh, that spilled. Let me just try to stop that. Can I do that? We just put maximum priority on stopping that spill. I'm hoping it'll just spill straight down into the water, but I don't think it will. Let me mop that up. Yeah. You gonna do that? Nope, you're just gonna put the stuff there so we can do it, so we can eventually build that tile. Yeah. Ooh, this colony went downhill pretty quickly. Well, actually, it's been kind of a slow descent, but it's still there. Okay, at least they're not starving completely. We have some food. Can we make lice loaf? No. And even if I did tell them to make lice loaf, apparently as soon as we run out of lice loaf, they're just gonna die. Because they're not gonna go back to making mush bars. Even if they can. Stress vomiting. We got vomit, we got water. We got a whole lot of everything bad. And you're just sitting there getting a massage. which I guess I should be happy about, because it means you're not causing issues. Let's add another little opening there, so that way some of this oxygen that is now filling this place can kind of come out into the colony. There's just so much stuff that isn't air in the air, or that isn't oxygen in the air, and it's like not good. Nails, you're better than this. Don't cry. Also, don't have your face glitch out like that because it looks scary. I don't know if you guys will be like, I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to see it, but when I see it, it's like a bunch of red blocks on his face when he stops crying, and it looks pretty creepy. Is he gonna? Yeah, he did it again. Vomit straight into the freshwater supply, which it should now be sorted out. I kind of want to see if it does what it should be doing. Oh, it's taking its time. There we go. It's coming up. So, oh, you know, since I didn't disconnect this, it might just straight up go that way. It might not go into this tube first. It probably won't. No, it doesn't. Yeah, this was designed poorly. Bad Kibbit. In the future, I don't think it's worth it to redesign when this whole place is going to shambles. But in the future, it would have to go, like, around this pipe, then up that way, and then this wouldn't be connected. So the only way, it would have to go through here in order to connect to the rest of the water. But that's not working out, so. This whole thing was not designed in the best of ways that it could have been. At least they can get through the night without, waking up to try to breathe. Although they're gonna, I guess, wake up to go destroy things. Yeah. Gonna destroy the batteries. They always go for, like, the most important things. Like, I've never seen them destroy this flower vase. But they're gonna destroy the batteries and the oxygen. Most of the times, what produces oxygen. It's because they hate the way they're living. Yep, somebody destroyed that. I don't think we have enough algae to... It would be an organic, wouldn't it? Yeah, we don't have any algae anymore. Well, we can dig out that. I'm gonna cancel digging out that since it's only gonna cause issues. And then prioritize this so they can take all of that algae. And then do we have any other algae around? Doesn't look like... I mean, there's a lot here, but again, I'd have to dig through. Then polluted water would spill everywhere, and then we wouldn't be able to use it for whatever we use polluted water for. There's this over here, which I guess I could tell them to work on. We just need as much algae as possible, so that way the oxygen stops. Well, so they can breathe, I guess would be the best way to say that. Is he, cry face? Is he like, wait, I wanted to see what cry face was. Is he narcoleptic, was what I was asking. Aw, you got, aw. Your cry face is adorable, Nails. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So, yeah, you're an ugly crier. What was I looking at? I was looking at something. I don't remember. Oh, if you were narcoleptic. But you're not, so you were just sleeping, I guess, because you didn't sleep the night before. And then we have no food, which is weird, because we should have enough to produce it. We definitely have enough to produce it, but they're just not producing it. So... I don't know. This is just, this is hard to deal with. They're just, everyone's stressed out and starving. Well, not starving yet, they're just highly stressed out. Well, guess I can get rid of this since it's causing, I think it's causing these plants to, like, not thrive. Is it stifled because, is it stifled because of the low air pressure, or because there's water on top of it? Or maybe it's a mixture of both. The low air pressure, I don't think we can resolve because that requires putting algae in this. And this is the place that doesn't need algae as much as everywhere else. Although it is the food. And, what got entombed? Oh, look at that. It is where the food is produced, and we are kind of low on food, so maybe it would be a good idea to fix that up. Oh boy. I don't even know precisely what to work on, just because everyone's having issues, and there's just, I mean, you could see by the lack of, there's just so much to be done, and no one's doing anything. Oh, we have hypothermia going on? Doesn't hypothermia have to happen? I mean, this guy's already wet, but I'm pretty sure it only happens if you're wet and cold. I don't think it just happens if you're cold. There might be another word for that. I could be completely wrong, but I remember hearing that somewhere. It's pretty temperate in here, so I don't know what your issue is. Let's just add more duplicants to the mix, because I don't see how that could possibly work out against our favor. So you get sick easily. You're a vomiter, you are a binge eater, and you're an ugly crier. Let's go with you just because you have the least amount of decor expectation, and you're not a biohazard. So why don't you just, you know, even though I need a person to dig, but I think, who did I just add? Somebody's now working on food. Which is nice. Gossman sounds like a last name. But that's that person's first name, and I think there's also a Gossman over here. Yeah, you. Prevents stress and the spread of disease by unburied corpses. Yup. So, this has been a fantastic episode. I think, I don't know, I honestly am not sure how to continue with this, or what precisely to do, just because everyone's kind of dying, but they're slowly dying. So, I don't think there's anything I can do to stop this, but I don't think they're gonna, like, immediately die. I think it's gonna take a couple of episodes of just nothing going right. So, tell me in the comments whether you want me to, like, continue with this, or maybe start a new one, or start a different game entirely. I'm not sure if there's just anything that can be done in here to fix this. I really don't think there can be. It's just, the high stress level is basically impossible to, get away from. Are you causing grief with your crying? Anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode, if there is one. So, see you guys then. Bye!